It's Sojourner here with Cafe Intrigue's Black Mate series for young men. And today, I cannot wait to talk to you about A Right to Be Hostile by Aaron McGruder. Whew, me and this book go way back, all right? We when I remember when I bought my first copy of this book, I went to Barnes and Noble, I think, in St. Louis, and I had to have it. I looked, and they actually had it in stock, and I was so excited. And the bookstore is really a bad idea for me at any point to go inside because this is the place where I like to spend a lot of money and time. And this was before Amazon, was selling books online and you could just click and buy things and things like that. So I would spend a lot of time at the bookstore buying books. Today, A Right to Be Hostile is a Boondocks Treasury book. It's a Boondocks series book. And the Boondocks, if you're not familiar, was a comic strip that was published in newspapers. And it was just exciting, to read the paper and see characters that I could really identify with back when they had papers, I guess, and comic strips and paper. I guess they don't have that anymore. Wow, it's just, like at the time when we had our comic strips, we weren't thinking about the time where there would be a graphic novel. I don't think, I wasn't, of course you have your comic books, we had comic books, but we didn't have like the concept of what the graphic novel is now. And so I guess this would be considered a graphic novel if McGruder was putting together these storylines in that way. All of my thought process here. So, I really enjoy, needless to say, A Right to Be Hostile. I enjoy Huey and Riley, the characters in the book. And I am so excited to share this with you and have conversations with you about this book. It is a pretty big, hefty book, right? I mean, in size and in depth, it's like the weight of the book feels kind of heavy. It doesn't seem like you would like pick this up to take a walk and read it. But at 256 pages, there's a lot of content in this book. I wanted to share with you a piece of this book that's found on page 80. There's a lot of different scenarios that happen throughout the stories, and one that happens continuously, one theme that happens continuously is this, because we're dealing with children, they're in school and dealing with, their teachers. So in this particular strip, the teacher says, "Okay, class, okay, settle down. It's time to get started. Now, as you all know, this is Black multi-ethnic diversity month. So out of respect for our school's new multi-ethnic diversifying, I've been asked to say some inspirational words. You can't say the word African without the words I can." Just a little something to think about. Now, if you're opening your book to page bling, hey, Huey! Huey is always in trouble with his grandfather and with the teachers, administrators, his neighbors, because Huey is a little revolutionary, and he wouldn't think of himself as a little revolutionary because he is impactful. His brother Riley, on the other hand, he is rebelling in his own way, and the play between the two characters is so classic. I love this book, and I hope that you enjoy it as well, and can't wait to talk about it with you. Peace.